Hey everybody. As I said yesterday, today we're gonna do more Zendikar Rising. The set came out a couple days back. Arena was kind of on the futs on Thursday, so kind of only really one day. So, yeah, we did a draft last night where we drafted blue-green kicker. That was a lot of fun. Uh, got beat down, found some clerics that kicked our ass, and then won a bunch after, between those. Yeah. So we're gonna do some more drafting. That's the plan. That's it. Skeleton. There's indeed a kicker skeleton around here. Around these parts. We saw it before. We didn't splash the kicker skeleton, but who knows? Maybe the champion of justice could be on our side this time. I actually don't know how real the green the green black 1/1 counters theme is. It seems like it's stretched a little thin compared to like some of the other things you could be doing. You know, like kicker has things you could be doing in a lot of colors. The +1/+1 counter theme, even within the colors, is not like all over the place. I don't know. It's something I want to investigate, see if that deck's actually real. I don't know what exactly cards I'd want to open to push me that direction. Is that a Jenga tower? Looks like a Jenga tower. Like, is that what the core did? They just played Jenga? Anyway. We're here for 7 wins, 3 losses. We are here for draft time. We are here for Zendikar Rising. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and get things rolling. So yeah, every draft you enter gets you another one of the full arts. Sadly, Bowl Island isn't as good as other Bowl Island in my mind, but it's still pretty good. I like Bowl Island. Alright. Ooh, Scoot Swarm. Also, Warrior Liker. Ooh. Warrior Liker Scoot Swarm. Scoot Swarm seems like fun. Like, once you get up to 6 lands, you start copying the Scoot Swarm, and then instead of making 1/1 insects, you make 1/1 Scoots, and then the 1/1 Scoots become like 4 and 8 and so on. I feel like it's between that and Kargan War Leader. Kargan War Leader is strong, it has a 3/3 for 3. That's also like pump your team. There's also like warrior likers. So like you have the party stuff, and then you also have like the within your party stuff. All right, we're gonna pick the Scoots. So that means I kind of want to see some landfall stuff to go around with this. What do we got here? That's a rogue liker. Honestly, that's just a pick, right? That's Flame Slash for 2 that can hit walkers. Like, I've played Flame Slash for 3. Marasa Sprouting is really good if you have enough kicker things. We didn't have one last time. I also feel like the Spitfire I got is also pretty cool. I think this color combo is going to work well for Scoot Swarm because this is where a lot of the best landfall cards are going to be. Like, this is the landfall pair. Like, if green-black is the 1/1 counter pair, like, green-red is the landfall. It kills every creature in this pack. Yeah, kills everything that isn't that 6/5. Alright, what do we got? That's the party attack. It's +8 for 2 if you're in the best. Yo, this card's pretty real. This is Wizard Liker. All the Wizard Likers have Wizard, Instant, or Sorcery for their, like, cast triggers. Not all the Wizard Likers have it, because there's one that's like, you have to control a Wizard to get a card on death. I don't like too much of this. Scale the heights might be neat. Um, like the landfall, the second landfall trigger in a turn and such. It's like that in the wizard. Um, Nothing else really calls out to me. We're not going to be a party deck if we're landfall. About 90% of the landfall cards are not party type lines. Insect, they're like beasts and stuff. Ooh. Alright. Okay. I like all these. So far, it's been fun. We've only done one draft so far. It was really sweet. We had a really good time with that draft. 4 cartridge reacher. Okay. I like the Hellion. It's like pick up a land, deal 2, get another landfall trigger. Hopefully this can table. We can just have dog table. I'd like to have dog in the deck. It makes a good scale the heights target. It makes a good aggressive line. But I feel like dog is more likely to table than... we saw it table last time very easily because people just didn't rate it very well. And I like this for bouncing the land, getting you to replay landfall, and also picking up spell lands. Which, I think spell lands you want to pick real high. Speaking of spell lands, here's Kazandu Stomper. Yo, you want the worst Abrade in the universe? Here it is. Wow, and here he's binding here too. Thundering Spark Mage, this card's really good. If you're not, like, if you actually have creature types around, this being 2 to 3 is sweet. You know, that's like Murderous Redcap levels. I'm just gonna go big. I feel like we want, you know, if we could get rampant big along with the scoots, that's sweet stuff, you know? This fort isn't unreasonable. But yeah, just the worst, Braid. Alright, I like having the Kalandu. I need some spells to go with it. Survivor, Might of Marasa. Yo, was that Big Frog? Yo, with Big Frog. Zendikar's fine. And I don't like Molten Blast. This doesn't do enough for me. 3 mana instant, 2 damage is just nothing, and there's not a lot of artifacts in the set outside of equipment. There's some real equipment, but, like, not a lot of it. Alright. Yeah, I'll take a threat and I can hide in my lands. This actually is going to be really good for us, because we have multiple ways to pick this up. Also, Spring Mantle Cleric's a cool card. I want to see more landfall likers. Our deck doesn't have enough of those yet. Okay, that card's fine. Or Zendikar. This card's a 5-drop, and I'm already really high on this curve. I don't know if the bug catcher is going to be fine, but, like, I should probably pick up a little bit more aggressive of a line. Alright, here's our pack tabling back. We get a warrior liker, we get reclaim. Some warrior likers ain't gonna be bad. I don't feel like reclaim is super necessary. The card's fine, but alright, I want to see the links come back around. That's the hope. Let's grab Might of Marasa. Alright, come on, links. You're in the next pack over. Sure, I'll take this rogue. I don't think we got it. I think it was that pack right there that was supposed to have it. This deck has a couple cards I don't like in power. Okay, I like the Spark Mage, though. That might be reasonable if our deck turns into a bit more... This is not Goblin Guide. Yeah, it's not Goblin Guide, huh? The bounce isn't optional. This is a landfall card you want to play on, like, turn 6, where it's no longer relevant. What I do like here is the Tangled Florahedron. This is ramp or land, and having both I also like the Scythe Count. I think that'll be fine for the deck if we can pick that up. But Floral Hedron gets us up to some of these biggies a little quicker. If we can play Stomper, just like some big knockout punches early, that should be enough to get things rolling. Yeah, sadly, this just ain't Goblin Guy. Alright. Oh, get the fuck out. So, the person on our left is not in white, is what this tells me. This is like extremely a first pick if you're in those colors. Are we able to swap in any way? Is that... Now, our red is actually pretty hefty. So I'm passing up roiling regrowth to pick it up. I picked a common. They picked a... Now let's go with the regrowth. Let's get the landfall going. Let's try to get some more of that shit. Hell yeah. Ooh, Cinderclasm. And a Gnarlid Colony. Cinderclasm. Now this fixes a lot of things. This thing's sweet. Real good way to sweep the board. Obviously, you know, it kills our Scoot Swarm, but you just don't do it if we have the Scoot Swarm, you know? A+ on that. That's the sort of thing I want to have in our deck. It's a Hasty if we want. Another one of these Spark Mages. Death Touch Rogue. We're not seeing the landfall stuff I want in here. There's no other white in here either. That's really nice, so... Okay. I actually really like Cleansing Wildfire, and I'm cool picking that up. This card's incredible. This card's a beating. So it's actually been pretty interesting. I have seen some murmurings that there is a extant rogue deck in Standard that has some pretty neat stuff going on. With the caveat, like, basically on the back of Vampire Nighthawk +++. Like, that's the card that makes the deck function. Because outside of Brazen Borrower, a lot of decks just don't have an answer to that card. More Scale the Heights. We need some more on-curve earlier stuff. Honestly, the Rubble Fort, for one Rubble Fort, wouldn't be bad to get, like, haste on some of the things like the Stomper. You can see some Cleric stuff going late. Yep. We need more creatures down here. This is... Probably want to pick up that Cub. I don't want to be playing Sneaking Guide. I don't think the card's enough. Immediately on Spikefield Hazard. Again, I love the lands that are spells, and I think that having, like, you know, 3 to 4 of those in your deck just makes it a stronger deck, especially when it's like, I can pick them up with some of my top end. Even if it's something very small like this is still a damage. We saw a red deck get us to 1 once, and they did kill us later, but... So, feed the Swarm in here. Elma, thank you very much for the sub. It's been pretty fun so far. We did a nice kicker deck last night, saw some interesting decks on our opponent's side. We're trying to see what Landfall looks like over here, though that doesn't seem to be coming out exactly as we want. Probably fine just having the Brute here. 3 for 3, no text. It's a Warrior. We have a couple bit of Warrior liking things. Okay, actually that card's sweet. That's interesting. Oh, that's not. Okay, it's all consumptions. Fissure Wizard, though. Alright, let's just get through the rest of these. Scorch Rider, sure. Tormenting Voice, maybe. Wow, that Mystic was last pick, huh? What do you do? That's pretty neat. Alright, final pack. A rare I don't give a crap about. A regrowth on a land. Zondu Stomper. Wow, they're just really... Maybe there ain't as many landfall cards as I thought in this set. Is this more return to Zendikar than... Or is this more, like, return than normal? Like, I know that... Are there just a lot more of them at uncommon instead of, like, GOP'd at common? Is that maybe what it is? I'm fine with Balgad Recovery here, Zondu Stomper. But yeah, I guess the thing, like, it's... Yeah, I'm fine with the Balgad Recovery. I like the lands that are spells. Oh man, Treachery, Veteran Adventurer, that thing's nice. Raga Visionary also is card draw. This thing's big. We probably cast it for like 5 or 4. The 2-1 that grows in the Canopy Bale through isolated a comment. Ugh. Oh, that's tragic. It's like, because I'm still thinking on like GOP and friends, right? You know, like. Okay, I like a Coom Warrior. That's a real sweet thing. Another one of these roiling regrowths. I like the Akum Warrior. This one's big. Yeah, we're just not really seeing a lot of the landfall cards. So that's a landfall enabler. Alright, let's just go big. What if we just throw them... What if we just make them big, you know? Rapid Bite ain't bad here either. We'll go big over that. Kicker Liker. Another one of these friends. Might just be like we have somebody near us doing it too. That's a possibility. I like Fissure Wizard. At the very least, we can just scoot. Ooh. And Cleansing Wildfire here. Hell yeah. Search for 2 basics, put them into play tapped, and then if this was kicked, howdy. Yeah, okay. That feels good for us. I feel like it's really important for us to be able to scale the heights on 3. We're going to want to have 2 drops, and we're probably going to have 2 drops that have 2 toughness, so they get up to 3 toughness and live, almost like 4 Legion. Another Akum Warrior. Yeah. Again, I am super all about hiding shit in my lands. Especially when we have multiple copies of Zondu Stomper. I know we'll have a couple tapped lands, like this deck is gonna have like 5 of them, it looks like, but like this is some real ass stuff. And we got like ramp, Cleansing Wildfire, Royal Eruption. Hi. How you doing? Removal. I'm all about it. That's sweet. That's late. That's real late. What do you do? Top 5 creature. If you didn't put a creature, draw a card. Oh. Think of Broken Wings. These broken wings. Sky Dancer's a nice card. Alright. Thank you. Oh, yeah, actually, the Cleansing Wildfires might not be what we want in the deck. Good luck, Captain. I saw your deck. It looks like you should be, like, rolling in it, but who knows what opponents could find for you. Alright, so we're going to do it without putting our land cards in first. I definitely want the Cinderclasm. Definitely want the Royal Eruption. Definitely want the Sizzle Barrage. Or not, sorry. Why does this card exist with Thundering Rebuke in the set? It's weird. Sorry, that almost got me. I thought that this was the Flame Slash, but it's not. Strange. Okay. Some biggie. Rolling regrowth. Zendikar, Surge, Stomper, Veteran, Warrior. This thing's basically a 2-2. Rubble Fort. Fine with the Spark Mages. Okay, and then... anything I don't like in here. And I kind of want more at the low end. I might want another bug catcher in here. I mean, I want the Hellion because I got 2 of the Stomper. The Spitfires are... and then it's like Spike Field Hazard, Coom Warrior, these 2, Song of Tretch. I don't think Tormenting Voice is the kind of thing I want. It's not like, in the sense that I'm not looking for that sort of smoothing. God, this is so many 2s for a deck that is like trying to play late, but we need to resolve Scale the Heights. Broken Wings in the main. Call that good. And then this is 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't have red early, we're in bad zone. If we don't have green late, you know, but everything's 1, so this should be fine. Like, everything we do early is red, so I'm going to put a little more heavier on red, and then hopefully we, like, draw the green when we need it. Okay. Damn. Ancient Curse. Alright, Johnny. This is not capable. I wonder how the best of 1 shuffler treats these. How does it even consider these? Huh. I have to mulligan this. I don't have red. If I had red, I'd be fine with this hand, but, like, all of my early plays suck. This one's fine if we find a red. Yeah, this one's okay. Rule. Yeah, this one's keepable. I can throw... probably just throw the 6 under. It is Gruul time. See, we have a lot of split lands in this deck. At this point, I'm going to hold the Akum Warrior. But yeah, this started with me trying to draft landfall, and then realizing that all of the landfall cards are not at common. And
Yeah, this is
immediately
not
getting
as landfall heavy, it seems like.
Yeah, so that didn't go how I wanted. Oh shit. More land enters battlefield under your control. Then burn them for how many you throw. Okay.
That's interesting. That's a cool move.
Yeah, that's quite real. I can kill it if I need to. That gives it landfall +2/+2. Alright. I'm gonna make land drop. Need to kill this. I don't think so. Up 3. Alright. If we draw one of our untapped green, we get to do the thing here with Adventure. And Adventure will have haste, so... And if we don't draw the untapped... Okay, well...
Original Zendikar had 15 out of 26 landfall cards. At common, this is 9 out of 25.
Nice. Okay.
So, nearly half as many.
Okay, Logak is doing some work. And I don't care that this card costs 6. It's still extremely good. Okay, they keep landfalling into lands off this, which just burns me for 1. They don't have the mana to kick a Royal Eruption to kill this adventurer. There's a 4 damage spell, there's another 4 damage spell. I probably want the land on that.
Royal Eruption is the lava axe, right?
Yeah, that can go to a creature as well.
Right, okay.
So, like, if I might want to take out this thing and then go in. See if they have some sort of pump spell. Alternately, they take, you know, I attack and they don't have a trick, they take... No, they have 6 mana, they must have something.
6 mana in red-green, definitely.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's get them... Spend your trick here, please. You have a pump spell, right? No? Alright, playing this as a land, because I don't think the 1/1's relevant, and then... Is the trick Harrow? I can respond to that if it is. This card's an instant. If the trick is Harrow, we're okay. The trick is a 4-mana instant that deals 4 damage. 5-mana instant that... No, it's just jump blocking. What the hell? You have to target a creature. You don't have to. It's up to 1. But, like, without a creature in play, that card's a lot worse. I probably just want to kill this Valakut Exploration. Okay. You want to do the pizza guy showing up. There you go. Okay, that's a 4-4. We still overrun it. Ooh. Okay. So that's 2 activations of the Lagak.
So that means that if they don't block the veteran with the veteran adventurer next turn, they're dead.
Yes. Also, they're re-picking up the exploration with that pickup.
Interesting.
They must be in a very strange situation. Okay, a Death Toucher. Alright, thin my deck out for 2. That's probably worth it.
You still get the nugs in, so go for it, yeah.
Yeah. And it shuffles, like... If I draw... There's a number of cards that I can draw now that are a lot more relevant. Just another body don't hurt. Yeah, so every land they draw is another exploration. 4-4. Every land we draw is another clock on them. Yeah, I have the 1 or 2 damage sweeper still to just like get this out of the way and finish this. Okay, land off the landfall thing. And the rubble fort. You can't attack here, you'll lose. Well, you won't lose, but you'll lose your entire board. Yeah. Ooh. Alright. This is really helpful. This lets Spitfire, Lagak, and Veteran Adventure attack in the same turn. Ooh.
Also a 4-4.
That if they kill it, I get back a 4-5 trampler.
Seems good.
Pretty sure we just all out?
I feel free, I think. Because here's the thing. If you reduce them down to 1...
We have Spitfire, Lagak, they're dead to any draw.
Yeah, or also, you pick up the Akum's Teeth and you just put down the land.
Yes.
So
Right, they're... Yeah. So, every land draw is them dead. They would have to, like, landfall into, like... They would have to, like, play a thing that plays 2 lands, make this an 8-8, and then double strike it somehow. In 1 card, which they could do with Valakut Exploration, I guess. Uh-huh.
That's a land.
That is a land.
Later, idiot. Johnny.
Goodbye, Johnny. Please talk. You had a family. Oh. God, this spell's sweet. Oh, let me give you... Now that I'm out of the game, I can now give you,
I would appreciate eyes.
Yep, there you go. Okay. Oh, good God, there's more... How do you like more cleric payoff?
That's pretty good. Cleric payoff seems pretty real. It's the same cleric payoff for like all of the cleric cards.
Right.
Is the weird thing. It's just a different mana cost and
Right.
keyword. Because that's a flyer. That's good.
That one is just Pride Mate, too, not like fake Pride Mate.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to take a look at hands that look like garbage but are actually keepable.
Tangle Florahedron, Akum Warrior, Mountain. Is the Florahedron 2 mana to do? Okay, 2 mana dork.
Yeah.
So technically, that is a better play than playing it as the land, right?
If I
So
had
that
another
means-
green source around.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Yes, yeah, 100% sure, but we need to have that green source around for it. So, like, if I draw a
Yep.
forest, that might change the line here. Sure, Banneret. Okay, well...
Nope, okay.
Okay, this will actually be pretty nice. We're going to get to play the Bug Catcher on 2 and then Scale the Heights on 3.
Oh, there it is. Whatever, it's fine. It doesn't matter because you've drawn your lands anyway.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we want lands. This deck is...
Yeah.
This deck, even though it didn't end up with a ton of landfall cards, it still just wants to make land drops.
It's still lands, yeah. It's still lands matter deck, so that makes
Okay.
sense.
Is it safe to go for a Scale the Heights here?
What is Scale the Heights is the right, this is the just kind of does everything card. Gotcha. I think so.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Worst case would be Into the Royal Bounce. It full counters the spell. That's why I'm...
Oh, because it has to do all three of those things.
Well,
if
the
one of
only
those-
the only target is the creature.
Right, gotcha.
If they Into the Royal here, that's still okay.
Okay, we're good. And you have more lands to play this turn, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna play one of the
Nope.
warriors because then we can animate the warrior next turn. Alright,
You're 0-3-3. It's good on attack.
crunch. Alright, we also can... Actually, I could probably just go like Lagak, and start setting up like the burnout, right?
I think you have a lot of good plays here, is the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, with our opponent like this, playing just a literal... That's an Ophidian.
Is that a Davidian? Nice.
That's an Ophidian.
That also can become unblocked. That's a dope card.
Yeah. If I go Zendikar, I attack for...
You attack for 7 this turn if you play the Zendikar.
Yeah.
Whereas if you put down the Lagak, you nug them for 1 and then hit for 3. So it's a 3 power difference is what you have here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Zendikar, and we're also gonna set the Zendikar up to pick up the Akum Teeth. And then, like, we can play Lagak. We also have a Lava X in hand, so...
Yeah, so
Let's
do-
push them.
kicking their ass is the order of the day today.
Yeah, like, I'm still gonna play this as a land. Oh. Wow. Alright. Speaking of parties. Opponent has party time going on over there.
Yeah, it's similar to Cleric though, right? So they don't have full party.
Yeah.
And then they slime Lamvala anyway.
Right, the Angel Cleric. Ooh.
This would be so bad if it was not also the land.
Yep.
Man, that is an expensive threaten. Holy shit.
Yep.
For the same cost of Zealous Conscripts, you can only target creatures.
Yep.
And, I mean, it's still a good card, though, is the fucked up
Right.
part, right?
The thing is, like, one of the things about the lands that are spells is that, like, I don't really care how...
How expensive or ridiculous or, like, overcosted that face is. It's a land, so it forgives all sins, you know? It's 100% still playable. It's wild.
Okay, our opponent is at 6.
So they're dead. Because you can just play the Doom Warrior as a land and then Lava Axe them.
It comes in tapped. Ooh, O-Ring.
Oh, it is. The Spitfire Legat care about untapped lands?
Well, Royal Eruption costs, to kick costs a lot.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, 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 yes! Come on! Yeah, you want to keep attacking me. Alright. Cinderclasm. I could threaten their Cascades here. I could just play a Spitfire Legat and play a land.
The threaten would kill them this turn, but they do have 4 mana up and 4 cards in hand.
Let's see you... Like, I'm sure they have a trick here, but, like, let's see them do it, right?
Yeah. Fun note is that this means that your boy here is going to be a 4/3.
And if one of these two connects, that's enough for this to just be lethal without the kick.
Mm.
So you gotta stop both. That's 3 damage!
That's not enough. That's not enough. Buddy, you... weird play. Like, I don't ever see people play those.
That card is so much better.
Yeah.
Because
It's a land, targets everything, and... Okay, gotcha.
Hey, you know that point you talked about?
Yep. I don't care how bad the spell is, it's still a land, so...
The cool thing here is that if they don't die to the Royal Eruption, like Spitfire Legat starts, It's a good card.
So this is...
This is a very interesting... Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and 3 damage.
It kind of feels like it's evoking Squadron Hawk without it being mechanically like Squadron Hawk at all.
Yes, because it grabs from sideboard. Just...
Yeah.
It's also 4 power flyer for 4.
Yeah, it's still really good card, but like just thinking about it, you know.
Mm-hmm. 5 mana X tree is still better than Mountain Lake Game. Yeah, that's the trick with them. Which, even hilariously, in this deck, sometimes the mountain's fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I want that mountain on turn 12. Maybe I want Scoots.
So far, these 2 drafts you've done are proving my thought that this is an incredibly smooth format. It plays just really fluidly.
Yeah.
This
Damn.
is unkeepable.
Yep.
This is a bad hand.
Yep. Web's
It's
a
almost
web.
good.
Thank you for the sub. Yeah, let's get this out of here.
This also
This
sucks.
is the same hand.
Yeah. This
I
also
can't-
sucks.
Fuck.
But there aren't really 4s that are better, yeah, so. Just hope you draw that forest. If you draw the forest, this is okay.
This is the same hand 3 times in a row. God damn it. It's weird. If we draw a forest, I can scale the heights, attack for 3, and then maybe get the Legaku down, and that might do it if our opponent doesn't have a fast start or removal. Our opponent does not.
Swamp plains play that, do the entire thing again.
Shit. Yeah, I actually am really interested to know how the... So, for those not aware, MTG Arena for best of 1 matches like this has a algorithm for giving you an opening hand that's different than Magic.
As in, it's not fully random.
No, what it does is it generates 2 opening hands and picks the better one.
Okay. All right, you might actually be able to just win this
Our
off the
opponent's
fact
up.
that your opponent is AFK. Your opponent trying to play Manaless Dredge, and that doesn't work.
Yeah. Of course, it takes quite a while for the AFK thing to catch up, but I see them moving. I think they're here now.
They missed one land drop.
Yep.
They had to discard, and they... You know what? If you're gonna have the chance to win here, I think that this is your best chance.
Just the beatdown, and our opponent misses land drops.
Yeah.
This has to target something. This is a Flame Tongue Kavu in all ways. So,
Neat.
opponent's on 3 colors.
I think the Lagak is a more important play here, because they're not going to block with the Fisher Wizard anyway.
Yeah, it does up the damage on this. But you're right.
That's true, but the Lagak does the extra damage anyway, because you're going to play that mountain.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, next turn, this is the most smooth way to efficiently get things out of your Lagak triggers.
And let's get like get removal on something that might matter more, like a 3/2 or something like that. Something that could actually threaten us in combat. Something
Like
that
that.
can actually threaten us in combat. And we can also hold that Lagak for, we'll play that Lagak the moment we get a land.
Yep. I'm really glad the Lagak's a, like, actually relevant body, too, on top of its landfall trigger.
Yeah. 3/4
3/4 is
body.
surprisingly good in this, it seems like.
So yeah, our opponent discarded a Plains on turn 1, which was discarded at random. Okay, that landfall gains a life.
It looks like there might be off land drops here, too, which is super... It'd be really, really, really dope if you had this... You started this with an... Okay, fair.
Yep.
But if you started this with an enormous advantage, because not only did they... Were they AFK and had to discard, they discarded their 1 planes.
They might have done it. Anyway, here's some activations.
It's a highly lucky multi-5.
Our opponent took 1 turn off and died for it. Whoops, I'm so sorry.
Which, again, genuinely good way of showing off that aggro is very real in this format. You mulled the 5 and then still had a perving out
Even
very
with
aggressive set plays.
even without our opponent, like, missing a land drop, we did just do probably the most aggressive thing our deck could possibly do, right? Like, that's...
Pretty much, yeah. Like, you did... That was a perfect curve out and use of all of your plays of mana and everything. You just happened to use every card you drew, you know?
Yeah.
You were down 2, but you didn't need those 2.
Clearly, I didn't need to keep the 7 that was the exact same.
If you had, you would not have drawn for a forest. Just wouldn't have happened.
Basically,
Not Gary. That's not Gary.
not Gary.
This hand rules.
Yeah.
It's a little slow, but it still has, like, you can play everything you draw.
Yep. And Cinderclasm as a just sweeping technique is nice to see around here.
Whoa, 3 mana deal 2 to everything?
Instant speed.
That's really good.
That card's sweet.
With the number of pikers and 1 toughness things on in the set too, that's actually relevant face text as well.
Yeah.
Without the kicker.
Well, you can use it like in combat to make things, go
Yeah, because it's instant. Yeah.
super awkward all of a sudden. All right.
I think you want to play the Balaged Recovery here, and you just like accept that you're not playing that thing for a bit.
Because we do have this
like
4 here, and like,
Yeah.
yes, this board is sweet. Okay. They can attack through this, but that's okay.
They won't be able to attack through it after you pump it with the skeleton.
Right. I think
Which will happen next turn, I guess.
maybe Lagak's also an option next turn, depending on what our opponent looks like.
The thing is, I think the Lagak is a better play here, and then you scale the heights when you get the chance later. Especially if you draw another land, you know, like if
Right.
you draw another land for the next turn, getting 2 activations off Lagak, and also everything. It's good.
Shit.
Is Ambusher a warrior?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Okay. That would trade with the Lagak. Yeah, I see what you're doing.
There's no block here. Okay. That's tough.
I mean, they swing in with that, right?
Thing is, I just blocked the Teeter Peak, and then they don't have another warrior, right? Like,
Yes, but they still get a 4/3 by doing this. So I
Yeah.
think that's probably fair because they, with the 4/3, they can start swinging in with you consistently,
yes.
and they might be able to save the ambusher anyway with like, or at least maybe not save the ambusher, but kill the Lagak with that.
3
what do you
damage.
call it?
Yeah. If they have, like, if they can't kill my Spitfire here, I feel like we actually are the one in the advantage position.
All right, they can't kill it this turn.
Sure, we can just take an extra 1.
It's like I think you're in the advantage. I don't think what they did was wrong. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Do you want to put the counter on the Scale to Heights? Sorry, the Lagak, so they can't block it.
And just make the... Yeah, we even have,
Turn
like,
into
Spike...
4/5.
Yeah, and we have the Spike Field Hazard for... That's an interesting show.
I think it's to say that you'd be able to play the additional
Yeah.
land. If you play the additional land, you can put down that Stomper.
And then
next
pick
turn.
up the lands I just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I think we're still the beatdown.
I mean, just did 8 damage that turn, so
Yeah.
sounds like a pretty good beatdown.
Okay. Exploration gets them... a black card.
Interesting. Also, can't hit your Spitfire Lagak anymore.
Yep. Interesting. Okay, they don't have a warrior for this. Next turn I do this, I pick up Spikefield Cave and Balaget, I think. And then, like, we replay down one of the 2. Sure, I take 5.
Warrior takes...
+1/+1 for your party. Look, there's, like, little symbols for it. Look.
Oh, because, yes, the sword is the warrior, the knife. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would have made it not a knife, but more like a bow or something. But I guess since archer is its own type, they don't want to
Yeah.
do that.
Love drawing that mountain here. Okay, so I'm gonna Kazandu Stomper, pick up the cave and the sanctuary. Attack with just the Lagak, because this thing actually can't attack into... Oh, it could. Ooh. Yeah, that actually might be good. Okay. So, like...
Like you're trying to get Cinderclasm under them?
No, just
or-
the Spikefield Cave.
Oh, yeah. If you just keep them off of that, the thing is if you keep them off of having another warrior, then you won't die to the Lava Axe if they don't have a land.
Yeah.
But at the same time, can they even play it? Is it 6 or
7.
7 play it as 7? Okay, they wouldn't even be able to play it as the Lava Axe. Never mind.
This is so good.
These cards are dope.
This is so good. Oh, there's the swamp. Okay, Fissure Wizard off there. Neat. Might filter them in more. Yes, Titanite Catch Pull for Clerics is perfect, of course. They're looking at my grave because I've got, Balgan recovery.
I mean, you have 1 damage to any target. The Spitfire Lagak is lethal on it by itself now.
Yep. And of course, a 6-power trampler. Okay, there's Fissure Wizard. They're gonna discard and draw. I'm sorry, your hand's that good? No way, I don't believe you. If I Cinderclasm and attack all out, they lose. Yeah. Because they take 5 trample from...
Mm-hmm. They're still dead. Even if they were able to fully block the Stomper, they still would be dead because you just hit them with the trigger off of Lagak because you have the Balgan recovery.
Which is recollect with a land.
Yeah.
What a big...
It's really cool.
What a good... That 6/5, holy shit. This card is, You want your, like, better than Crawworm in 3 different ways card to do?
Also give you, draw 2 cards functionally?
Yeah, just draw 2.
Yeah.
So Crawworm, green 4 for a 6/4 with no text. This has a point of toughness, trample, 1 less green in the mana cost, and says draw 2. Could be good.
It's pretty good. Granted, comparing cards to cards from, like, what, Alpha?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure Crawworm is weird. Not weird, but, like...
You want to compare to something more played and limited, the giant fox from Theros.
Yeah, there you go. That was also double green, I think, for the same...
That was double green for the same body.
Yeah. But without the drop. It was just a trample 6/5, I believe. Granted, the fox, I think, was also at common. And is that at common, or is
Yes.
that... Okay, never mind. It's pretty dope.
I think I want the land from the Floral Hedron here. Specifically...
Because you have the Roiling Regrowth?
Yes, because, like, I'm gonna be... This is one of the most interesting choices you have to make.
Yeah, because it's a ramp card if you do actually keep it as the creature. But if you don't, it's still something that lets you play cards on, on curve. It's still useful in that front.
Beast, Cleric, Wizard, Warrior, Rogue.
Why is it that?
This is just...
It's just a mule.
Uh-huh.
Sure, alright.
No thanks.
Also a very expensive fixing card, huh?
Yeah, it filters like that.
From 2 it equals gross. Oh, you can't attack through that guy. Jeez.
Alright, we just pass and end step regrowth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is like there for party time.
Oh yeah, for certain. I'm just... It's a weird card, is what I'm saying. Not that I'm playing about.
Why is it a... Okay, they give us scry
that
3.
Mechanically, there's no other reason.
I'm also not going to block with a Bug Catcher, because if I have a Warrior, this costs 5. Like, so if we draw land off the top, we get to play a huge body. Alright, and I don't want to give them information. So yeah, Titanite, Catch Pull, Staff, Sword, Dagger. Which of your party is the Titanite Demon? 2 top, 1 bottom. Okay, I take 2 here. Wow. Alright, so... Okay, an untapped land would be good here, but even if we don't, I get to go, like, Legak in a land, so... It's so good. It feels so good to have these lands. Alright. So they screwed 2 cards at the top. Are they gonna... Is that full party? The hell is this? There's a trick on 1 white that's like murder a thing that gets caught in combat. Do I want them to spend it? I might want them to spend it here. Burn your trick. Yeah. 8 damage to a creature in combat. You got me, boss. Alright, I am going to answer their card draw engine.
Sounds like a plan.
That's not allowed.
Cease immediately.
Yeah. And then...
Gonna Zendikar up one of your lands next turn, probably.
Yeah, probably they'll threaten. Okay.
What is that?
Pacifism. Oh,
Gotcha.
arrest, actually, but it can hit walkers.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It's funny, arrest is, like, less useful, as we kind of saw... Ooh, okay. Alright, so...
Depending on the deck, for certain, it's because it just doesn't stop any triggers from happening still, right? So...
Yeah, like, you know, this is always still going to be partying. That attacks for 3, not 4. That'll be sweet next turn, though. What? Ooh. Ooh.
Neat. Okay. That's nice. That's gonna get something out of the way. The Celebrant or the Seer? The Celebrant is
I have an
4
idea.
toughness.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Check this out.
Ah, the Cinderclasm, I see. Because they're gonna block with the core Celebrant. Yeah, there you go. Take out both of their things.
We're gonna
Smart.
lose our bug catcher for it, but
This is what we call a 2 for 2. It's
Yeah.
still pretty good.
and I'm the one with, you know, gas still left. Okay, you know what's
That's a wizard.
You know what the
That's a
silly
wizard.
is?
You can't lie to me. That's
You
a
know-
wizard. I'm looking at it right now. That is 1000% a wizard.
You want to know the best thing about this? Cleric. Whenever it blocks
Yeah.
a creature, that creature doesn't untap.
Gotta love that. Vigilance is a useful mechanic.
Uh-huh. I'm not killing it with Spark Mage. I know I can, but I'm not. I'm attacking for 9 instead. Like,
Can your Spark Mage not kill it? Because doesn't that do 3 right now? Because the Veteran Brute and Adventurer together are 2, and then the Spark Mage is 1. So that'd be 3 damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
there's a 3. Sorry, I thought that had 4 toughness like the other Cleric. My
nope,
mistake.
nope. It's a 2-drop. And a wizard. It just,
Yeah, and a wizard.
somebody crossed out wizard.
Someone. Yeah, you spell wizard Cleric, of course.
Oh, alright.
Hey, Perforos.
Oh, you hear about video games?
Wait, hold on. That's a different Perforos?
Yeah, they printed in
Oh, yeah,
Theros,
that's right. The
there's-
second gods in the New Theros. Right, my mistake.
Yep. And then here
Almost forgot about that.
Here's the other way you win as clerics. It's a mythic, so this isn't really happening, but
Yeah. Also, I think by other way you win as clerics, it's when you're playing white, and because
yeah.
this doesn't interact with clerics aside from being a 4/6.
Well, it interacts with clerics in the sense that like you have to
the
win.
life gain, sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think that's more because it's gonna kick your ass. That is a
Kick your
flying
ass, yeah.
4/6 functionally, you know?
It's a flying 4/6 that gains you 8 life in combat, like
Yeah.
or something like that. It's
Good hand.
I love it.
Yep.
I'm gonna ramp on this one, I think.
Sounds like a plan to me. So you can put down. Well, it kind of depends on what you draw. I think you still probably want to ramp with this, but
Yeah. If we draw a Legak, that'd be...
that's a 4-mana creature, so the ramp sounds like a plan to me. It's also a party creature, so it's going to be working well with the Bugcatcher.
Yeah. Alright, here's our...
Well, you can't play it, so but that's okay.
But... I can attack for one.
Nice!
The beatdown is still here.
Lenore Elves, get in there. Opponent's off color, I think.
Yeah. Oh god, Rubble Fort. Yes, good.
If you have to, you can target the Rubble Fort with that and do only 2 damage to it, so...
True.
Sorry, the Spark Mage with it.
Yeah. This thing is so very powerful. Oh.
There you go.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, keep going in, buddy. Yeah! Or that. Yeah, good point. If you're gonna...
No, this is more damage. This is a bunch of damage immediately.
Yes. Also, if you wanted to, you could just kill the artifact with that instead.
Yeah.
You still get the you still get value out of keeping it around and using it later.
And this we want to have in play because I want to be able
Veteran
to cast.
Adventurer to swing in as a hasty 5/5.
Yeah. So if they equip this, then we get to Broken Wings, what it's on and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I mean, that just sits there, right? It doesn't... You can't swing it with that. Yep, that's a 4/2 now, so sounds like a good move.
They'll get the forest back, but it's off the table. The other move I had there is just kill the enchantment.
Oh, yeah.
I have moves right now.
Oh, really? Did you just go to 2, buddy?
Okay.
That is dangerous.
You got it, boss.
In a format where there is a 3 to the face common for 2?
Yeah. Also, like, yeah, okay, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Bloody Gruul Beatdown, huh?
It's good.
Yeah, we were one short to kill the enchantment to just get it off the table.
Gruul Beatdown just as kind of a straightforward beatdown deck when you started trying to make it a landfall deck, too.
Yeah.
Like, think about that.
Yeah. Like, I started with that, and it's like, well, right, but what if you just play creatures on curve, and... Like, what if this was a party zone instead, you know? Which, okay, I kind of like that that's viable in the sense that you can have party zone or... This is fine on the draw.
Yep.
It's slow, but we do have a kill spell, and we got some biggies. Yeah, I feel pretty good about what this looks like, just because, specifically the... Okay, that's even better.
Again, just the one thing that's just really, really great about this format is that all of these spells, right, in your hand that are also lands, it means that every card that you draw is a good draw.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you draw because these are lands, so you can play the things in your hand anyway. Or if you draw lands, you can play them as the spells.
Yep. So right here, I feel completely fine throwing lands down like this, because we've got the Zendikar to pick them up later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to take a 3/3 off the board here.
Sounds like a plan.
Just don't let them push our face in, seeing as that's the current, you know, issue. I don't give a crap about that. That is irrelevant. Here's a body. I'm going to be doing this for the next, like, 4 turns.
So what is black-green as a
1/1
as an
counters.
archetype? All right. Okay. All right. That is something to care about.
Okay. Ooh. So this is explosive veggie, but if you kick it, it +2/+2 creatures.
Oh, neat. So that means you could get 3 triggers off of Lagak here.
Yeah, if I just want to do that.
Also means you can play the Veteran Adventurer next turn easy.
Yeah.
You can play the Veteran Adventurer next turn next turn regardless.
So obvious move there.
The Zendikar can't attack in is the problem, but it can block, so...
Okay, the thing that sucks is that because of the way mana empties, I can't tap cave for mana, float 1, pick up the cave, and then poke the adventurer for 1.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna see if this, like, gets them to not attack. See if this just holds it off a little bit.
I mean, you have a pretty easy double block that you don't mind either of them going, I think.
Yeah.
They would need to be able to put down 2 +1/+1 counters on it in one go for this to be unsafe.
Or just a giant growth, which there is.
Or just a giant growth.
I'm gonna go ahead and see what they've got. I'm fine with the trade, if it's just a trade. If this is a giant growth, we probably are in a bad... Okay, that's actually not very good.
Dang, if you had 1 more mana. Spikefield Hazard would have just taken them out right there.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
They're just playing that as a 5-mana 3/3 flyer.
Yeah. The problem being that a 5-mana 3/3 flyer is just still pretty
It's
good.
good, yeah.
Don't have removal. If you have a kill spell for this, we're out. If you don't have a kill spell for... Okay. 1 black murder,
Alright, fair
huh?
enough. So the other thing is, if that hadn't happened, you'd be able to stabilize with destroying the servant,
Yes.
killing the Scion of the Swarm with broken wings.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I see.
even killing the 2/2.
Yep. Well, that depends on them not just swinging in with your into the 5/5, right?
No. I could have used the 1 from the ping.
Right, yeah, right,
Like
yeah,
ping it for
gotcha.
one with the wizard, and ping it for one with the lamp.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize how ruinous the double block would be if they had the blowout for us. Yeah, this hand's fucking sweet. I get to play Teeter Peak Ambusher and then scale the heights on it? That seems good. I could have a Zendikar to back this up. This is, oh, I'm loving it. Alright.
Because you've got the Zendikar, I think, yeah, this is your better option.
Yep. Next turn, I can just, like, put the spell cave. I actually have to put the spell cave. That way. Ooh.
I think I'm just gonna play. Why not Lagak into Mountain and then play the Akum Warrior next turn if you can, if you draw.
Well, this does haste, is the thing. But wish I could have got that rubble height down there. I'm gonna try to push in right now because I like that if I drew the land, but if I don't like that line.
That's fair.
Like, that line's very, very good on the land draw. It's just I can't force that to happen. Okay. That touch if you control another rogue. Ha! That's a kill spell that deals damage equal to CMC.
If you want to be able to keep up this Fight Field Hazard, you have to play the Forest before playing Lagak. And that's actually kind of relevant because you'd be able to take out the Muck Lord or something.
Yeah. I think I go to combat first here.
Yeah, sure. If you can just take one out by pumping, go for it.
If they double block, we have both dead.
Which is something that is known on boards, which is kind of surprising. I guess they were just fine with that 2 for 2.
Awkward, but yeah, I guess they were fine with that. I'm gonna go Rubble Fort here.
That'll pay off in the long run better, I think, than just placing either of these down now. It's like, if you play the Lagak here, you don't have a land to play anyway.
Yeah, unless I
and it can't attack
really
until
want
next
to play
turn.
the Akum Warrior, but sure.
Well,
6 cards in the yard. Shit.
okay, that's going to take up their CMC 1.
Yeah, that's... Well... You want to kill this, go for it. Like, you want to take 6? Go for it.
Guess they'll take 6.
Guess they'll take 6.
That means
oh my
they
God.
die to
And then-
any land.
Huh, that card says you lose 2 life.
They die to any land in a number of different ways there.
That card says they lose 2 life, huh?
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair. Never mind. You win sub 3 against red. Congratulations, you lose.
Wow. Ate too many bones.
There's no such thing as eating too many bones.
Yeah, one thing I guess I haven't, I don't know if we've talked about it like specifically on stream, but the flip cards on they like the lands are always CMC 0, whereas the front side is CMC whatever. So like when they killed my Nissa Zendikar land with the kill spell, they didn't take any damage to the land at CMC 0. This is a change from how dual-sided, dual-face cards worked in the past. But ooh, not too much of one. Anyway, I didn't get to play my first pick. I'm sad to show it off.
Wait, are you done?
That was 7. That was 7-1. We're doing another one
Really?
here.
God, that was fast.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So this was my first pick.
Scoot Swarm. Okay.
This is why I wanted to play Landfall. I wanted to Scoot Swarm.
All right, makes sense.
Yeah. All right, well, round 2. We get a forest.
Archon of Emeria. 3 mana Archon. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. Non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tap. I mean, most of the non-basic lands in limited and TVing are going to come. Yeah, but I mean, the only cast one spell is actually pretty relevant.
Yeah.
Also, it's a 3 mana 2/3 flyer.
I like that most of all.
That's what I'm liking most about it too. Yeah, but
So what else we got? We got the biggie. Navy, that's the most attempted gotcha thing in the world. Come on. It's not a change, it's an addendum. Alright, Azorius Law Mage.
that's a change, dog.
Alright, Azorius Law Mage. This card's sweet.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like on average like a 5 mana draw 3 gain 3, which is perfectly on
I think that's
cost,
just called
you know?
Sphinx's Rev, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I want that. I want Sphinx's Rev. I changed my
That's
mind at the
fair.
last second. I want Sphinx's Rev.
That's an uncommon. That's wild, you know? That's a
Yeah.
really good uncommon. Royal Mage will always work. Royal Mage is a always workable creature, it
Yeah.
seems like.
Looking at like... Okay, yup. This is what we call payoff again as well. O-ring, that's party time. Here's the worst land.
ETB's tapped. Add 1... Oh, wow, yeah.
The fact that an ETB tapped is just such a...
It really shouldn't have to be, but I guess it's because it's not a rare land, you know?
Deals damage to target creature... Oh, holy shit. Please.
So, like, white and blue together.
Alright, party town.
This is the full party color setup, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you're likely not going to do that, but you're going to be able to get heavy wizards or something.
Yeah.
Heavy wizards and clerics sounds like a pretty good plan to me. Because a lot of the clerics are flying, weirdly enough. 5 mana 3/4 flyer or 1 mana 1/1 flyer with a draw card
Yeah.
and requires mill to do that sack draw.
I'm more just looking at the rogue type line and figuring that might matter more because cleric is going to be super easy to find in white.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's basically me thinking, how deep can I go on the party town? This is honestly, Shepherd's probably still better for party town. Let's be real.
It's you picking up a new creature type already, and it's a 5 mana 3/4 flyer. So
Yeah. Infinite card draw. I think this card's just fine.
probably
Because, like, that's such a weird rider. Wow.
if it's a warrior, you may attach an equipment you control to it. Weird.
Yeah.
On the other hand, that's white. Wait a second, is that a sorcery or instant?
Instant.
Okay. It's a white pump spell that's relevant on both fronts, I guess, but it's just the rider is really weird. You're right.
Bruce Tarl.
May blood flies into your veins and turn you into a dried leather sack cow. There's actually a lot of Bruce Tarl flavor text in this. I checked. There's things for not just cows.
Am I willing to play this?
You and target opponent each draw a card. Huh. Deliberate or press? Oh, practice tactics. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's that kill spell.
That's the really, really good at killing things for have one kill spell.
Oh.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right. So we definitely we need some creatures to fill out the party is what it looks like. We have card advantage. We just need things in play now.
Then I think you need some more of the lands that is spells as well.
Party time Minotaur. Probably not playing this clearly, but all right. Core Celebrant, sure. All right.
Core Celebrant, sure.
The most filler 23rd card you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It gets the.
It draws a card.
It draws. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Like, usually, like when I say a card is a 23rd, I'm always like, it's like an unhappy 23rd. If this is your 23rd, I think you're at a happy 23rd.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Phyleth World Sculptor. Oh, this is the Avenger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is their new version of Avenger of Zendikar, basically.
Yeah, that's Avenger of Zendikar, huh?
Yep. It goes a little bit. It goes taller rather than wider.
It's
with,
also
the counters.
It's
but-
also like they printed an Avenger of Zendikar that's kind of garbage in EDH.
Yeah, because it goes really tall on a plant,
Also,
which is
also basic.
right.
land.
Yeah, basics.
So in EDH, it makes like some. Honestly, I'm probably fine on the Skyclave cleric here. Just again, more lands that are spells and party time
Yes.
likers. There's that cleric. friend.
You have clerics and wizards mainly here, which I think is
Yeah.
fine. Forsaken Monument, colorless creatures. Oh, this is a plant for like next set or something.
This is like the one remnant card they gave Eldrazi's.
Right? Yeah, this is a not useful card in this format. Is what this is.
This card freaking rules, though. I like it.
Oh yeah, no, it's great otherwise, but in limited, that is a you don't pick that card in limited.
How much you got to pay for a mana
Unless you
war
want
these
it
days?
for your constructed deck, you just happen to see it or something like that.
Yeah. How about 6 mana war? Flying wizard or just a warrior?
How expensive would you be down to play a mana war? I think 6 is too expensive.
6 is a little much. Okay. Hey, here's Kicker Skeleton. So I had a Kicker Skeleton.
The mosh pit is here.
Yep. Mosh Pit Skeleton is fights for justice.
Merfolk Rogue.
This is the
It's
fire
plus
breather.
1+. Oh, right, that's the fire breather. Yeah.
we might
Actually, yeah. Hell yeah, go for it.
we might be able to fire breathe there.
Skyclave Cleric, Spell Shield.
Probably another cleric again. Land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it smooths things out.
I think the body's not great, but
The Banneret is a warrior.
ooh, and something to do with our mana late.
Yep.
I don't know that we've seen most of the cleric deck in this draft as well.
Salundi Vision is the...
We're probably never casting this as a spell.
No. On the other hand, it is also an island that you could theoretically ever cast, but... Yeah, the Spare Supplies is a decent filler card. Negate proper is also fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely just my mind is looking at the cleric deck that we could have, and is still happy with what we've got.
Yeah, I think your deck so far is okay. I'm not saying...
I think I need a little bit more, like, we have some strong card draw and stuff. I think we need some actual ways to finish a game out. Like, Tazim Royal Mage, Spoils of Adventure, stuff like that.
That's all really good, but it doesn't actually kill your opponent, is the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to grab it, go for it. If you see any fixing at all for these colors, you probably will be fine trying to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, your blue is actually really light. The blue very well could be your
right.
Your splash instead. Lotus Cobra.
What's up?
It's been a bit. What's up, Lotus Cobra?
Please enjoy this bird.
They asked Jesper Icing here to draw on the legs later on, I think, because otherwise you could not convince me that this was a griffin. I think maybe swapping over to this and then splashing the blue might be your better option.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Rooster Drakes is no, but you don't really have that many kicking cards.
No, not really. Probably just a bird.
It is just a bird. It do be just a bird, though.
Is that like a tuk-tuk head?
It might be.
Just here, have this. Smite the Monstrous. Ooh. This one's nice.
I've always thought it was weird that they actually rolled back protection being a thing that they weren't going to do very often anymore.
Yeah.
Because I thought that, honestly, I thought rolling out protection's weird. Being brought back as a common thing again is, I guess I kind of get it, but also I do think that making it not be common was actually a pretty good idea.
It's a rogue, huh?
Rogue that can steal equipment, but there's only like 2 pieces of equipment in this entire format, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's like an axe or something, and then the wings.
There's like 10 of them, but like most of them are unplayable.
Ah. Lol Mage's Domination. Is that a gain control with cost 3? Last to cast if 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Huh.
Yeah, that's the rider for a lot of the bits.
Yeah, because that's the blue-black plan. It's a mill plan. But mill rogues.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the payoffs. I'm just fine having Nahiri's Binding. I like that one. Alright, evasion.
Honestly, it kind of seems like most of your payoff is just kill everything your opponents control with practice tactics, and then hit them with flyers.
Yeah.
With this is Zendikar being this late, I think that your group here is strongly all doing the same thing right now. No one's playing the green.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's very strange that like we got rid of protection and then it's like we just brought it back like fully, you know?
Yeah. It's not that uncommon is the thing. Like there is at least like 1 protection card in every set again.
Yeah.
It's pretty much as common as it used to be.
Alright. We don't have as many payoffs, but we have that.
You've got the 3 things that pump it, and this is still like interacting pretty well with the rest of your plan, so
Yeah.
Cleric is your most common type, for certain.
Yeah.
Banneret is perfectly fine to include. The Core Celebrant's good. I don't know if Core Celebrant is 3 good, though. It might be.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Angel's fine.
Yeah, the Angels are great. The Royal Mage can pick up the spoils and also all of your practice tactics and stuff.
Yeah, how blue do I want to be? Is it just splash for spoils, or...
It might just be splash for spoils, because you also didn't actually get, like, any land spells that are blue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fell in there.
It's like either it's just spoils or spoils and Royal Mage, and that's it. I don't think you play any other blue.
Yeah. Like, this on the splash is nowhere near as powerful.
Yeah.
Hell,
'Cause
that
it
is your
still
secondary
requires the
color isn't even that powerful.
Yeah, it's more that it's your primary color. It requires blue every time you activate it, is the thing. So, if you only have 3 possible activations of it, that's not fire breathing. It's not much at all, is what that is.
Okay, I've still got slots.
Oh yeah, the Kabir takedown. That's a land that's
Yep.
also the deal damage.
Yeah, I took those out because I want to, like, kind of get this close to...
Oh right, yeah.
And then...
You get those, and then you cut out lands to include the those overlands. Got it.
Yeah. Is this anything?
Three of those cards.
Yeah, this is like, look at 5, pick 3, or, yeah, maybe more.
But do you need that when you have the spoils for Venture?
No.
Is the question, I think.
Put in the Ox. Then boop, boop, boop. Something like that.
Only one island?
I only have one card that I cast off it. Maybe two if I feel like I can get away with a little more.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. I just probably would always include two no matter what, even if I'm only playing one blue card.
Yeah, I get very worried about seeing some just awful looking hands because of that.
I guess, yeah.
You know, I actually only have 4 black cards, so going 5 swamps might be fine. Which white am I actually on?
You have, I think...
4. I have 4 land white cards.
And then 4... Yeah, 10 sounds good for planes in that case.
Alright. This ended up in a very strange position. I hope this deck is able to, like, close a game, right? Like... Against Strongor.
Well, all
Alright.
colors.
Alright.
Ox out, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Are those your 2 warriors in the entire deck?
Yep. I think there might be a second sellsword.
Come on, you don't have a play. Yeah, there we go.
You got something. Like, they're holding up priority. Spare supplies. And a banneret. That way I play around the Spell Pierce. This is just what the deck does. Oh, wow. Alright.
Well, Practice Tactics does 4 damage now, and that's nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna play this Cleric because that lets me play the Journey if need be. I don't think I will, but, you know, if need be.
Your hand is 3 removal cards. Well...
Okay, fine.
Your hand is 3 removal cards.
This is dumb as shit.
I'm really into it, though. See, the thing is that when you play the 2 Practice Tactics, then they're going to get really cocky.
They'll never
and then...
see the third.
Exactly.
Look, do you know how practiced we are at this?
We are really good at these tactics.
Like, holy shit. You got it, boss.
It's attacking or... Is it attacking or blocking? Or both?
Both.
Okay. But with this one, you just pump in response, right? Because... Well...
Yeah, I'm fine taking damage back. I'd rather hit them, like...
I guess the question was like if they blocked with the diviner, you would do the practice. Yeah, you would. If they blocked with the diviner, you do the practice tactics. If not, then you don't.
Yeah, the reason I didn't want to like hold it up there is that I actually don't want to like kill this if they had played a wizard pre-combat, which I was like 100% that was what they were gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's leave up both now, which is really useful. This is extra... Buddy, you can't block this. You know what's coming if you do. They can see them in your hand right now. Why are you doing this?
I'll kill the wizard first, and then I'll kill the one that would draw you a card if you control a wizard.
The best part is they're going to counter one of these and be like, hey, what's up? And then, I don't know, then they'll be like, okay, I'm fine with... Okay. Interesting.
Do I let that resolve?
I don't think it really hurts you if you do.
Okay.
It still causes them to lose 2 life, you know? That's good for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them resolve the loot here. I'm killing that while they don't control a wizard, so that it doesn't loot.
Mm-hmm.
Or it doesn't draw. Alright, I'll put them in an 8. We got one more practice tactic.
I mean, now you just attack in either of these, the pump, they can just attack through it, and then they can't block it, and so on and so forth. If they do block it anyway, okay, you just go ahead and you practice tactic that instead, I guess. You can do the practice tactics, and you can do the pump at the same time here. That kicks ass.
This is too dumb. There's the third tactic. We are extremely we have been incredibly practiced at this.
You're incredibly tactical today.
I can't believe we got to blow them out with the third one.
Yeah, I mean, blow them out. We do still need to kill them at this point, and, well...
Wrath God, huh?
Yeah. Sure.
Hi, boss. Yeah, exiles all 3 CMC or less planeswalkers and creatures from play and graveyards.
It's a weird card, but I like it.
Fuck Oro. That's why it hits the graveyards.
Yup, gotcha. Alright, gotcha. Alright, here we go. Now we're talking.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Now all creatures are...
Mm-hmm.
Turn makes this thing pump.
Irrelevant.
Hydra Constrictor, because I read Cornsucker.
Love that corn.
I gotta love that corn. I really don't want to see any game in this format go to Flood, if I can help it, because it really feels like it should, like, almost should never happen.
Yeah.
Especially when you have only 14 regular lands in your deck. Or 13. I don't remember exactly which one it is.
Shit.
Oof.
Well, that sucks.
That's not good.
Yeah. Their last card being, like, that much of a blowout was not what I wanted to see. Okay.
Okay, that's good, though.
Yikes!
Alright, they also had a million removal. Gotcha.
Alright, no, I feel it. We can be even on that end. You know, we need to draw here.
Anything that's not land, maybe.
There it is.
There you go. Okay.
That's the card I wanted. That's the one card I wanted right now. Thank you. That's not the card I wanted, but I have to play this thing. Oh, fuck. Here you go, have a card.
Okay, there you go. That's nice.
Okay.
Getting the Shepherd down next turn will be good.
Okay.
On the other hand, you did just give them another removal spell.
I know.
So
I know.
we're equal on the ground. They only have a okay, never mind.
Uh-huh. It's fine. We're at 18 all.
Control a cleric. That's nice.
It's more likely that their hand contains the, Okay, and then it also has, like, whenever a creature dies, like, drain one. Okay, alright. I like being able to sack creatures to draw cards. Like, I can block this Dreadworm and then just draw off it. No thanks.
Yeah, you're fine with that for now. You got a ton of life, and you've gained a ton of life. Nighthawk Scavenger, huh?
Fucking, oh god. My ass.
That is highly rude.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Uh-huh.
They've got another Subtle Strike.
I still have to try it.
Yeah, I know.
If the Nighthawk doesn't die here, we're in a world of hurt.
Oh, man, what a way to kill the Nighthawk.
Okay.
Wild, alright.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is heroic, is the way I describe it, but I don't know if it's going to succeed.
Me either.
They allowed for a double block.
I'll try it. Flash
There's
Rogue?
not that many things. Yeah. Oh, they just didn't notice that you could do that. Okay.
They post-combated the rogue.
I see.
Alright. This is perfect. You know how, like, you might think, wow, that's a shitty body, right?
It does gain 4 life, though.
And drains them.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 11 cards in deck. Okay.
I'm impressed that your opponent's gas is the thing. They keep on drawing actual cards. And they've been playing nothing but basics, you know?
Yeah. Alright. Jump there. Sack this. Drain 1, gain 1, draw a card. They draw a card.
That Gloom Hunter actually has saved their life here, I think. Because, pretty sure you would have killed them at this point
Yeah.
if you did not. The fact that they have a life linker is actually the main issue.
We'll draw a rest sooner or later.
It's true. The fact that you're still managing to stay on par here is wild, you know? They're crushing you with board advantage, and yet they can't actually make up the difference.
No, they just can't. Okay. I think I throw away a core celebrant on this.
I think you have to as well, yeah.
We actually get the trigger on Cleric on our turn. Or their turn. We're running out of these to draw.
There's only one more swamp you could draw.
Finally.
Here is binding. There it is. Okay.
Okay, lifelink off.
Now the question is whether or not that was too little too late at this point. They have a lot of power in response, but you can still gain life and draw.
Yeah.
Which will still drain them one as well. Like, they would have to swing all out here to put you into a threatened range. And they could, but okay, they're not going to swing all out.
Problem is, like, if they put us in a threatened range and don't kill us...
How do you survive past that kind of thing?
I'm taking 7 here.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You really want to draw a creature.
Yes.
A relevant creature, too, specifically. You have a second one of those core clerics, I think, right? The ones that gain 2?
Yes.
That sucks. Nope. Your land draws.
6, 7, 6, 11, 13... Yeah.
I guess you could put the cleric in front of the dread worm, then sacrifice the marauding blight priest in the mid combat to be able to keep the clerical blight bond on the board, and then you'll gain 1. You'll take still too much to survive. I think.
I think I'm just dead.
Mm-hmm. They could, if they don't notice that you're dead, still kill. Yeah.
We were so close on this one.
You almost, yeah, there was a combination of, they had a life linker that gained them, I think, 15 life over the course of this game.
I think it was more like 27.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, you're dead.
Let's think it's bonus.
Wait. Are you dead? Because you know you're going to take 6 regardless. Okay.
Yeah.
You would have to, okay, theoretically, if you have any life gain at instant... Because you can still do the sack mid-combat, and you can still draw a card.
This taps the sack. It's already off.
Oh, right. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Hoofa.
Yeah, again, that was a heroic effort, and it kind of just came down to your opponent drew more gas, despite the fact that you drew more cards.
Right.
You had so many lands on board by the end there. And also 3 in hand still.
I don't actually think there's a change I want.
I don't think there was any major misplays or anything during that as well, or even like misjudgments of what you should target with things.
The biggest move I made that got us was the throwing away our first cleric into combat. We'll keep this. This is aggressive.
That is aggressive, and the spoils cost 4 right now.
Yeah. I'll just beat you down. Okay, you're killing my sellsword? Sure.
Little did you know, we're fine with that. We wanted you to just do damage to your face anyway.
Now we can actually play this as a land because we can pick it up with the raptor. Which is pretty sweet.
I think the problem is that, yeah, you want to keep that because you want to be able to cast that draw 3.
Yeah. That next turn is actually quite important.
Mm-hmm.
This card is Sphinx's fucking rev. It's so good.
Well, that's okay. You still get to cast Sphinx's Rev.
You got it, boss. No, thank you. Okay. So our opponent's removal deck.
They're playing mono black so far, so I think that's like their best.
Yeah.
People are undervaluing that core celebrant, I think. Like when they're killing things, they're leaving it behind, and it's such a good enabler.
Yeah. If they don't have a kill spell for Clerical Life's Bond, I feel like this is just our runaway. I think they do, though. Yep. Our opponent is just kill spells the deck.
Hey, that's good as a big creature.
Yeah.
That's also pretty good. I think you put down that first, yeah.
Biggie?
It's only a difference of 1 damage on attack. There's nothing to... Alright. I just think that because you'd get the same amount of damage next turn by virtue of doing 5 total with the Blight Priest.
Right. I'm thinking more which of these two do I want killed?
Yes.
Like,
yeah. In that case, you want the Oxdad.
Like, I'm just assuming they have one more murder up their sleeve, right? Mm-hmm. And that's, like, I agree with your line, but I just...
But if you're assuming that they'll just kill whatever
They're
you
just
play,
gonna kill whatever I play, right? Like...
Yeah. Oh my god. Get this shit out of here. Stupid bats.
Alright, jerk.
And that Blight Priest is really good.
Yes.
Costing 3 to do this draining.
Yep.
And it's any time. It's not the first time or anything like that. It's any time they gain life, you drain 1.
Yeah. There was a 4/4 for 5 in like a core set recently that had the same text, but 3/2 for 3 is so much better. Hi?
Here it is.
What if I gain 1,000 life?
And also drain you for 3.
What if your ass is toast?
This feels a lot like you are your opponent from last game. After you've run out your opponent who was playing removal.deck before, out of the removal that they had.
Mm-hmm. This. Okay.
Okay, there's...
They do have another rogue. They chose incorrectly what the real threat here was. I don't think...
I'm really surprised they didn't block the Blight Priest with the Zama's Sky Dancer.
That was a freebie.
Buddy, you realize that you're... I guess you're currently gaining 3 as well every time you do that, but like... Okay.
Like, they're not gaining any life here.
Mm-hmm.
Any creature we draw is drain 3. Sure.
Any creature you draw is drain 3, except for this one, which is drain 4.
Can't quite get them.
No. They still have profitable blocks
Yeah.
to take you down.
They can basically only attack with the 3/3 here. I was holding the card in hand to try to... because I had no reason not to there for that. Sadly, we milled the Cleric, but...
You still have 2 practice tactics. You still have...
yeah. Ooh!
There you go.
How about the biggie? Opponents at 3, 2 blockers, 5 attackers. Here's my party. Cleric, 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 Cleric.
It's like you're playing 3.5. Cleric is a versatile enough class to do that, and like all 5 of them having different roles. Because 3.5 had good ideas about balance, I guess.
Alright. And we have like a super suboptimal Cleric deck.
And it's still doing this shit.
Yeah.
I think Clerics is a super real deck.
Yeah. Yes.
4 white mages? It'd never work.
Never work. A curve?
Yeah, all you need to get is 1 land, and this hand is super sweet. And even if you don't, this hand actually works for a little bit. There you go. This Seagate Benneret's a good 1-drop.
Yep.
Blocks the Cell Sword there. No profitable attacks, but next turn when you Mind Drain them, you absolutely do.
Yep. If they don't kill Clerical Life Spawn here, they're never killing it.
Mm-hmm. You know, the more times we say that, the more eventually it'll be true that they don't have something to kill.
I know.
Yeah.
Nice. So Mind Drain drains 1 life.
Yep. Which means that this Cleric got bigger.
Yep. Bigger.
This Mind Drain here is kind of like the exact opposite of Scale the Heights. It's a bunch of incidental, like, value attached to 1 card that's worth playing on its face. And then there's things that interact with it well.
Happy to see Thundering Spark Mage gone.
Mm-hmm. They have Warrior, Wizard, 2 Warriors and a Wizard right now, so that would have only been... That would have only killed your Banneret, for what it's worth.
Thought about attacking there, but the issue is that they actually do have a block that would...
Okay. You want to just completely blow them out if they do anything weird here?
matters. Was just checking. You got it, boss.
Gain indestructible. Okay. What does Sagiri Shelter do as a spell?
Protection.
Oh, pro color. Okay, gotcha.
So, like, they'll never kill the cleric.
Ah, hello.
Oh, no.
We're also aware of its power.
Yeah, they want a cleric for their party. Understandable. Thank you.
There we go. Now, do you...
I don't want to drop shields. I don't want to drop shields. What I want to do...
You can drop shields once you get one more land.
I think I can drop them right now.
Okay.
Like...
You're just saying just go ahead and give up one damage. That's okay.
Yeah, to leave up, like... Say they had their own practice tactics. They do have cleric, warrior who would deal 4. Like, or, you know...
Right.
You got it, boss.
Same hat.
Same hat.
There's still only warrior cleric, right? So
Yeah, there's still only warrior
six,
cleric.
and they're also tapped out. So McKindy Oxen is a pretty fine move, I think, right? Because you don't care if it dies at this point.
I think I'd rather save the tactics for in that instance, like,
Okay.
because I guess I should have oxed first, because like this block here, the Protector Plus, is just a little too good. Like they just lose the 3/2 for our ox, and I don't think that's what
You have 28 life. You don't give a
buddy,
single shit
hit
about
me.
that coming in, buddy.
Hit me. Hit me. I don't give a shit.
I think at this point they definitely have the practice tactics. I think they're trying to catch it in combat
All
there.
right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tap down your thing there, and then combat is happening. They have the pump from the banneret. There's another bit here too.
Which still doesn't make any of these... They could block easily with the Celebrant, but that's about it. I think the trade is acceptable.
Yeah, I don't think I care.
Yeah, you're still doing 9 damage. What do you care about that, yeah?
You know what my answer to this is? Pro white in, like...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they can stop pro white in. Yeah. Boy,
The
howdy.
power move would have been playing then pro white on that, so the Sagiri Shelter bounces off. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, it turns out protection's kind of incredible. Okay, here's that rogue. Okay, our cleric party is coming together.
An extremely Leon S. Kennedy. Oh, hey, it's that rogue. Yes?
Maybe.
Maybe. You're on... No, you're on the play. I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't think a 2-lander's enough here.
This is better.
Yes.
This is better, yep.
Probably
Get rid of the far side adept, right? Because that shepherd
I
is
don't
so
want
much
to.
better.
I don't want to give them card.
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't get card. I will play this. Thanks.
The far side... You know what? Here's the one thing that I think was maybe a bit rough about swapping from, you know, out all of the blue, is your wizard count, I think, is just that guy.
Yeah. can't lose my one creature. So, Party Town.
Archpriest of Iona.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
okay.
shit. Yeah, this is power equal to party, and then if you have a full party, +1/+1 flying the target creature.
Okay. Here we go again. The island is easy, but between the practice tactics and Shepherd of Heroes, this is hard. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
The 1/4 blocks the board decently enough that I'm not in a...
And they might be missing land drops. Yes, they are. Good.
I don't think I want to pick up a land with this, but I definitely want to fly it right now.
Yeah.
Our opponent is full party havers. If being combat on your turn, if you have a full party, +1/+0 indestructible. Ah, shit.
Your entire team?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, they have the whole setup here, but they don't have the cleric. I just have to attack them in the air and hope it's enough. Like,
Wait, is the Blight Priest not a cleric?
but they don't have the life gain cleric. They this only gains
They don't have
on
a rogue.
Yeah, well, no, they don't have a wizard either.
Oh, they're just warriors and clerics as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, that sucks, but that's okay.
You still have a flyer is the important thing.
Come on.
Come on, get that Blight Priest in. Damn it. They're letting the commander die. Huh, alright, so they might think that it's probably just not really that feasible for them to get to full party, which probably true,
Yeah,
but
I'm scared of this setup. If they actually just play clerics for the rest of the game, they kick my ass.
that's a rogue. It's also -3/-3. Dang, okay.
That thing's expensive as shit. Oh boy, we don't have good answers to this. Wow, this card is garbage here.
Yeah, kind of. There's not a single thing that's actually a good to bind here. Everything else still does stuff. I guess the silencer is the best thing you can bind.
Archpriest.
Even if you get up, if they get up to the
This-
party, their thing still activates though.
This dude, because it gets big if they start doing the thing. They're all triggered abilities. I don't get to shut anything off, so like this will still gain life. This would still deal damage. Trigger. Fuck.
All right, you're dead.
Fuck.
Gotcha.
Fuck. Oh, just, yep, 0. Okay. Alright, boss. Who are you? I'm you, but stronger. Like... We've been seeing the black-white decks be pretty good. We've been seeing, they seem to be one of those decks that, like, if you were robot drafting, I feel like would be, like, 60% of the drafts. Because, like, a lot of the cards are low. Like, I don't know how the robots could draft this set. One of the things the robots are really bad at is synergy. What's that? Holy shit. Um... This is for real, right?
I didn't even know you had 2 Clerics of Life spawn. Oh my god.
This is for real, right?
This is real. Clerics become unstoppable.
Okay, that land now taps for any color and uses them a life if they do it. Sure, you mill me a card. I'll play the second Cleric of Life's Bond because it will cause a life gain trigger. Here's the beatdown. 2 Cleric. Piss. Fine. Whatever, you edicted me. I'm gonna get another body on the table. If they can answer both clerics, that'd be strong of them. Looks like they're gonna. Yeah, removal kind of is like all over the place in this set.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn.
This is an extremely removal-heavy format.
Good God, we got rid of some gas out of our opponent? Okay.
That terrifies me. What else is in their hand?
Yeah, that was 2 pieces of, like one was a land and one was a... Yeah, not...
Okay. I see. They are... Rogue Haver.
That changes the clock. Okay.
Come on, deck. A land to be nice here.
Thank you. Let's get a body that can threaten, like, pretty heavy lethal. Also, like, tap blockers. Like, next turn I can spoils, and then...
Oh.
Okay. 7 in the air. That's fine. Okay, so... Spoils.
Come on, a land. There, okay, there is one. We're good. Sajiri Shelter, depending on what they attack in with,
If they have a kill
would
spell,
let you
we're
steal the
dead.
game.
I made this play thinking, going for the, you know, the lethal here.
They're leaving black back blue. No, okay. That's annoying.
I'm gonna block it anyway.
You know, I think that's right. I'm just saying, like, it's annoying that they didn't tap 2 creatures there.
Well...
Wait, hold up. This works. This works.
Yeah, we tap...
You tap one of them, and then you pro blue or black. Which is more likely to beat you here is the question, right? Like... Are you trying to bait out a counter?
No, I was seeing if they had a response.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. Okay.
That's me checking for, you know, if they have an effect there.
Whew, stolen.
Yeah. Oh God. Because if they have nothing, they obviously are just gonna. Okay, you know. Kill spell havers. I don't know if our deck had a better start than that one, though. Having a 1-drop? Probably.
Oh, yeah, no, that was maybe your best possible start.
Yeah, I think having a 1-drop would have been the best possible looking hand.
This is unkeepable. Or actually, yeah, okay, fine. This is 4 lands, and they're okay. You have the.
Yeah.
I just reacted to the double. This is a weird format, okay?
Yeah, I know. I feel you too. Alright, let's go.
The takedown is actually a pretty useful card to have, I think, so.
Yeah. But this is our 2-drop, too. I can pick it up.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll go this route, and then we can pick up the takedown when it becomes relevant.
Means you don't necessarily have to play that far side adept.
Yeah. Okay. And they played a tap blue land. That was the Mimic. Oh. Okay.
The other hand, if you do play that adept, you'll be able to play the journey.
Yeah. I will trade. I'll take your Death Toucher off the table, thank you.
And they slam down a second one.
Or if they want to eat a combat trick on my 1/3, like, all outcomes here seem fine to me. This is a 1-for-1 no matter what direction this goes. Sure. The kicker land. Thank you. I guess we get Core Celebrant down.
Yeah, I think so. And, I mean, blue-green is the kicker colors, right?
Yes.
So, with some red, if you want to get in there, too.
Yeah, black has a little bit too. Like, all colors have kicker, but, like,
Yeah.
blue and green are the ones that have the kicker likers.
Meanwhile, green-red is landfall, blue-green...
Alright.
Picking up that card seems like a really strong move with the Raptor now.
Yeah, because I can pick it up and play it and immediately kill the Territorial Scythe Cat.
Yeah.
Even if they pump it. I would also trade in combat if this thing were to somehow get into combat. But, you know. I'll take one.
So far you haven't hurt... Well, a little annoying, but that's okay. So far you have not hurt for cast blue at this point. Mind Drain is great to have as a backup thing.
They have 3 spells in hand right now.
Yeah.
I want to kill this.
Okay.
I want to kill this Bailoff. So... Goodbye, Bailoff. Alright, I want to Mind Drain him next turn, because, again, 3 alive cards in hand. Like, you know, they missed a land drop, and they very clearly would make any land drops, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, this is like... This is just fucking...
Yeah, actually, good point. That's just white dealing damage.
Okay, grab a kicker card. Miss. Mm-hmm. Play a land. Good. Shit. Alright. I think I just Ox here. What do you do? Loot on kick. Okay.
It's just that white dealing direct damage is considered such a not white thing that there was the thing that happened in, what was it, Planar Chaos? For
Yeah.
white, is that white got direct damage in that set. It was that far off.
Usually the thing about white damn... Aw, damn.
Is that it always happens in combat.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that, and it's just for...
This bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a white thing. Being able to just do white as removal damage is weird.
I'm scared of that last card.
It was an island, I think.
Nope.
Oh, no, wait. They milled the island. They were just an island colony.
Okay.
Okay. Well, not just. At this point, they could kick it. So,
Yeah.
like, that's... It was worth killing.
Anything that I want to go Journey right now? Not really. Our
They
life
can put
totals
as
like
much
a,
investment...
our life totals like $1 billion is the thing about Riptide. Like, I just don't care.
Yeah. And it's... You can still journey into Oblivion, basically anything that ends up being a real threat. They are extremely gun-shy about attacking you with actual threats, it looks like.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it too much.
I thought this thing would be coming in sooner or later, but...
Ooh, there we go. Good stuff.
Did I play...
I think you want to get the Shepherd down first, yeah, but it's a good refill, you know?
Again, I just take the hits. I just don't really care, because I'm gaining 5 off this play alone, and then, like...
They can't swing in with the Wind Robber here next turn, so no big.
I'm just flying over them.
Yeah. They're only flyers a 1/1. It's nothing. It's not gonna... It is going to save them 3 life 1 turn, you know? That's it. That's all it does.
Yep. Alright. Bail off. At some point, their ground forces might get a little bit too rowdy, but, like, we're not there yet, so...
They can't deal with your board, which is getting in the way, you know?
Also, 27, like, you know, you go a little bit too all out, McKitty Ox taps another blocker, and we just crush you. know?
Yep.
The green problem of fuck birds.
Yep.
We tap both our green sources for that. Actually.
That does make that reduced to 1. Sorry, 2, right? So...
Yeah.
Sorry, reduces the cost of spoils to
To 3.
Yeah, to 3, which is probably worth playing. Just yeah.
Yeah, I'm just...
They can't respond to anything here, so it's just basically just thinking out exactly the mana here.
It's more likely that I draw a
The tactics.
tactics.
It also is relatively likely, I guess, that you draw spare supplies which you can play. So
Yeah. It's kind of a neat draw, too.
it's colorless. It is reasonably costed, and it takes over the course of 2 turns. Also, cool. Draw 3 swamps and draw 4 cards. That's all your swamps, I think.
I think we got 1. I think we're on 5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's 1 more. You're right.
Yeah. Our opponent does not have a lot of time. 7 cards in grave. This can't sack until they get 1 more thing of mine. And my life total's 31. Like,
And they're not gonna sack it anyway until it's time to block because you've got 5 damage and flyers
Yep.
on board. You've got 7 damage of flyers on board. Too many birds. I spoil. They have like no interaction. That's
yeah.
an issue with their deck, it seems like.
Alright, this is the If You Wrath of God May I Win card. Because now all my creatures have drain for 1.
If you were splashing black to wrath our board, that also would survive the wrath anyway, because we have the shepherd. And the ox. And in fact, actually, I think they would kill everything that they have except for the Canopy Baloth, and then we would keep 2 things in response.
Yep.
They just stalled that. They had nothing to do. Yeah.
Boy, howdy. Just making the donuts right there. Yeah, that's the one that needs 8 cards in the yard and then it has sack draw. Alright. Oh, hey.
Hello.
This card's got to be just a beating and limited, right? Like,
Oh, for certain.
you cast
Yeah.
this, you probably get like 4 or 5 elemental or tokens off of it if it's turn 6.
I would say probably 4.
Because you want to be playing those, lands that are not basics anyway, and then just like +4/+4 on landfall. Like,
It's huge. That's an enormous amount of power to pump. It turns any of those into a copy of itself, basically.
yeah,
Well, -1 power, but close.
yep.
Kavanaugh has confirmed that it has destroyed him easy. So, that tracks.
Yep. Makes sense.
Nope.
If I had black, I actually would keep this.
Oh, absolutely.
But
But there's no black.
but there isn't.
Like, even if it was just replace that plains with a black, you'd probably be very tempted to keep this, or maybe just outright slam it, right?
I think I'd slam it because we'd have Cleric plus Marauding Blight Priest, and that just seems unreasonable.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even need to go into combat to start winning with that. And even if you do, you have a 5/5 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
This can go away. We've been mulliganing okay. So,
Yes. Yep.
yep.
That's all colors on his face, and, do you want to get rid of the plains, actually?
Ooh. That's
Is
how you're
the-
thinking.
Yeah, the Sajiri Shelter does a fine job of just being a plains as it is, and then you could theoretically pick it up later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. was thinking if I was more likely to want takedown or
Yeah,
glacier.
I was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm thinking the takedown looks a little bit more... Ah, shit. Ah, thank God. Not a mulligan, by the way.
Yep, also went down to 6.
Which makes my mind drain kind of what I want to be doing on 3, if possible.
Mm-hmm.
No blocks.
Well.
So,
okay.
you're going to leave me with 2 cards in hand, huh? I'm taking the Mind Rot.
They're going to be on top deck mode for the rest of the game. Hell yes. They had plays. Nice.
Oh, goddamn.
That is an okay equipment. But they had... Oh, yeah, they had it. Okay. They had warriors.
I will attack here.
They have warriors.
Actually...
I know what you're thinking, that, like, you could block... Well, not block, but you could
yeah.
trade with the 3-1 there, but then you wouldn't be able to pack tactics, the bird.
This looks nice. I can go ahead and play Core Celebrant, and then Tactics.
Pack tactics are... Yeah. The takedown is also 2 damage, so, like, you'll be able to take out the sellsword as well.
And we can gain some life.
Mm-hmm. Prac tactics, not pack tactics.
Axe Haver, alright.
Still doesn't save it.
I'd like the body more than the card, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Because we are killing our opponent before they get to equip all of this cool equipment.
Yeah, you draw another land and then you're swing. Yeah.
Okay.
You force them to mold a 4, and that's not a good
Yeah,
place to be.
that Mind Rot was killer. If we didn't Mind Rot them, like, they would have had another body and another axe, and we would not be at, like, they wouldn't be at empty board. They'd be at, like,
yeah,
kicking our ass.
They'd be at a goblin that was like a 7/4 or something.
Yeah. Alright. This deck is getting things done. God.
Damn.
Oh.
Is this... You've only got 1 loss, right?
No, I've got 2 losses.
Damn. If you draw a plains or a tapped, you're going first. It would be extremely spicy to keep this, but it also would have huge payoffs. This would be an incredible hand if you get one. There are 10 white sources in your deck that is roughly 1 1/3.
Right. 4 of them come in tapped, which makes my 2 a little weaker, but...
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Alright.
Fine.
Wow, all my colors too. Goodbye, Swamp. I said. Yeah, this will be fine. We gain a lot of life. We play a lot of slow game with this.
You could play a lot of drain game with this.
Alright.
They're playing black. Okay, it's going to die if you play that first.
Let's get the clerics down first, right? Like,
Yeah, because like I said, if they're playing black, that is the Blight Priest is going to die if you play it first. There's no questions asked.
thank you.
Nice, thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, Blight Priest now. Yeah, and then you surprise them with the third Celebrate next. You can kill that captain next turn. Alright, fair enough. If you want to play the... Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. I want to be able to have Celebrant take down. I thought about holding the step as like a anti-removal spell thing, too.
Ah, I see.
That needs to die.
Yep. Sure does. Sure does.
Oh shit, they've got they have a kill spell for my priest? I don't like it if they do. Yeah, take down of their own. Damn.
Alright.
That sucks, because like that's the irreplaceable one.
Because you even have 2 of those yourself, but you don't have 2 of... Like, you only have the 1 Blood Priest there. Shown here, your ass would have been grass this turn if you had not killed that.
Yeah. They didn't attack with the... No, this is vigilance, right? Yeah, that's okay. And I was like, wait, why didn't that attack? Because, you know, my life totals at like 25, obviously. I haven't done anything. Okay, Shepherd walks into this just fine.
Man, they would have been dead next turn.
Yeah. Again, it's our payoffs are the weak point.
We have plenty of enablers and even lots of card draw. It's just...
Like, this is dead, right?
Probably dead, and also, when you get down to it, Shepherd of Heroes here is like our alternate win condition of just having a 3/4 flyer.
Right. I do enjoy that. The problem for them is going to be it's going to take them 20 years to kill us. Show me what it is.
Practice tactics to take you out in combat here. Allied Assault.
Cool. I would much rather have that spent now than, like, a little later where it's... Ooh, thank you.
That's pretty nice.
It's 5 cards, man, still? Oh.
You mold 1, and they did not. Plus, they did play a Farsighted Depth, so they were up. It is like an 8-7 sort of situation here.
I'm just like the thing is they missed a land drop, too. That's...
Malakir Rebirth. Clyde Cave. Okay, wow. Nothing but gas, even the mill.
All right. We got time. If we can draw into, you know, our Sphinx's Rev, that'll be really nice, right? Like, you know, draw our Sphinx's Rev, reset the card advantage, and then hopefully we can just kind of come from there.
Draw your black-white
Cleric.
Cleric. That guy would be great.
We have a lot of pretty real draws here. Even take another Angel.
That can attack. Well, no, not while they have the Celebrant, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's close.
Okay. I'd like to note that our opponent has hit us something like 8 times with this stupid, like, I don't know, like 6 times with this thing, and this is our life total. Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
It's hard to
no.
outpace 7 damage in the air.
Alright.
Well, okay.
Alright.
If you're only taking 3 in the air, 4 in the air, that's okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. I've been, again, that's been shit. No.
Come on, Sphinx's Rev. That is 4 damage right now.
Yeah, okay.
That'll
It says,
take out the flyer. Yeah.
It says 2, but that means 2 types. Okay. Thank you. Ah, thank you. This body's irrelevant. Draw me past some land, please. Yeah, just draw me past all these lands. Thank you very much. Like, again, this body's
Ox would be a good draw. Ox would be a good draw.
Yeah.
That's full
You're
party.
on full party?
Yeah, that's full. This is the first time I've ever seen full party.
Holy shit, yeah, okay.
Pick up your protection, I guess.
Yeah. Full party. That's why they're playing these wizards. Sure. Yep. Yep, we're even on these.
Yeah, the returning to lands are maze across the board in this, I think. Like, including that big boy as well.
Yeah.
Come on, Sphinx's Rev. That'd be really good to get.
Or cleric.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things that would be good to draw here.
Okay, and we got, again, time. They still can't make aggressive overtures at us, especially with this known trick. Okay, that's a good draw out of them. Because they can't make aggressive overtures, might as well make control overtures, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's an ass.
That's going to be a 5/5 flyer, and yep, that guy.
Have a card, bud. So, 5/5 flyer and the Infinity Cleric.
Mm-hmm. Practice Tactics gets rid of their 5/5 flyer at this point because you do have 3
Yes.
in your party now.
This looks like Sphinx's Rev or bust.
Pretty much, yeah. There's very little you can do about this board. And even then, I don't know what you're going to dig out into.
Some removal for their more problematic things and maybe get through that way.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's all I've got. Sphinx's Rev costs us 3. That's also another card I'm super happy to draw.
Is something that can get you out of this hole later.
It starts.
Yeah, it starts.
The problem is the flyers now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're even with this cleric. Yep. Draw a card.
They've got 5 in hand now. Ugh. But ideally, some of that is lands in the same way that a ton of yours was lands.
Right. If I don't draw anything real here next turn, I'm going to have the Raptor do a block.
Alright, your cleric is dead. Oh, right, yeah.
No thanks.
Well...
If they can kill our Raptor, we're dead on the spot. Thank God.
Oh,
There we
thank
go.
goodness. Okay, that's something.
Okay, step 1. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. All right, recovery.
it is possible at this point, although relatively unlikely.
5 cards in our opponent's hand. How many of those are just them sandbagging a land, right? Like,
I would say probably like 2 or 3 of them. I think that there's definitely some gas in there, though. Yeah.
oh no, more cleric.
Do you end step like sack the the far side adept or something here, or the cell sword?
Yeah, I think I sacked the cell sword on step.
Well, yes, because you have more warriors you can draw.
Yeah. Perfect.
There's something. All right, and practice tactics. Okay. All right. You can kill the other Emiria captain, or wow. Supplies, and that's about it. Alright, if you swing in with the cleric, you're only gonna kill things that are irrelevant on the board, I think, if you swing with the cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. You can still play the supplies and leave everything up.
Problem is that they're at 9 cards in deck and we're at 7.
Right, yes.
I'm actually worried about playing the supplies, and I feel like deck out is just how we're going to lose this. This board is getting too mucked.
Was it a mistake to play the Sphinx's Red because we were actually drawn less cards in them?
I don't think we're winning the game in this position, though, without the Sphinx's Rev.
Yeah. I agree with you. I don't
Especially-
actually think that. But...
Oh, God. Okay. The only clock is gone.
You need to turn that cleric into the abyss somehow. Alright, never mind. They've still got one.
Then 1,000 life gain triggers occur.
As a 9/9, tapping that down, I think it has to swing in now. See what they do. Yeah, understandable. Yeah. There's not really much else you can do, though, right?
Right. 5 in deck. Opponent's at 40.
Opponents at 40. Dang, what format are you playing? Limited? Oh. Oh, you're boned. Ox can swing in. But also Ox is important here. Hello. Wait. You've got 2 activations of that, right? You would need a 3rd to be able to swing in with everything.
Mm-hmm. 3 cards in deck.
I didn't even think about Seagate Banneret, but that actually would have been really good to see earlier. Understandable. There's no reason for them to block, really, because like it's going to be hard for you to take them out at this point. You have to do some serious shenanigans to get their board out of the way.
Two cards in deck. They're just holding on to 5 lands.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. My Banneret.
That's your only way of winning this game. So yeah, that's correct. So, Nihiriga's Binding this late, huh? Cool. Oh, that also made it so that Practice Tactics only does 2. Cool.
Yeah. So we're out here. Yeah.
Amazingly, you managed to not die to decking.
Well, also, like, look at the parity on board. We actually got to parity.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, we just needed an Ember. Oh, yeah, you're right. Just draw Embercleave.
Drawing Embercleave would have been pretty dope.
All right. I can't believe our 1-drop was the seat of our power.
I got back to 5 wins again, so
Yep.
it's still a successful draft.
Yeah. You get your entry back plus 4 packs. All right, sweet. That's some good drafting. I'm gonna open a bunch of packs and think that's gonna be it for now.
Yep. I think this format kicks ass.
Yeah. Oh boy, did you know this is a button?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a button. You get the, like... You know what this music reminds me of?
What's that?
It's like slightly off-brand Final Fantasy 12.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Like just
I see where you're coming from with that, yeah.
like walking around the dang desert. This is just like that's half playing.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let's hit open 10. When you hit open 10, you just get this. It just
You got
shows you the
Amiria's
rares.
Call.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah,
I
so
remember that
so
one.
so from,
Nighthawk Scavenger.
so from
right
what
here.
from what I've seen people talking about, this card is specifically the card that makes the rogue deck in any way function.
I mean, that makes sense. It's a ridiculous, well, with a little tiny bit of extra, a little bit of extra help, this is better than, for the most part, than Nighthawk.
Right, and especially because a number of the rogues also like mill your opponent to
Vampire Nighthawk.
should just fill that grave in the first place.
Mhm.
So the hope is that you're just faster than an Uro with this is
Yeah.
the idea. That is the that deck is one that just gets kind of kicked in by that Wrath, the CMC3 or less.
Yes. Couple of the good lands. Inscription of Abundance. This is pretty neat.
Yeah.
Confounding Conundrum. This is that one that's, yeah, this is the single land maker.
Yeah. I've seen lists main decking this in Standard.
Wild.
Uh,
Because of Uro,
yeah.
I'm going to assume. Yeah.
like the
Agadeem's Awakening.
the lists I've seen specifically that were main decking it were Joriel lists as well. Which is the 2-mana 1/2 that if you draw 2 cards on a turn, you get a 2/2.
Right.
And this is a very easy activation for that. This card owns. Just the music starts up playing.
Hey, Kicker Skeleton.
There we are.
Destroy all non-land permanents. That's also a land.
This one's tough because it's so expensive, but just like.
But also, it's. I mean, when you get down to it, what is it? The Chroma's Vengeance or something? Is this because 7, right?
6.
But also doesn't target planeswalkers.
Yeah, planar cleansing is this at white 3.
Right. Triple. Yeah, triple white.
Triple
and
white.
6. Gotcha.
So like that's what the normal costing for this is white 3. It's literally the same text. The 6 mana and 8 mana is kind of a lot, but as we've seen, what I'm all saying here is, did you see how good the 5 mana threaten was?
Yeah, that's the thing.
When it was a
5
land?
mana threaten is the difference between 6 and 8 is big. It's not as big as between 3 and 5. 3 and 5 is an enormous difference, and it was still playable and pretty good because it was also a land. All of these cards are good. Like, that's
Yeah.
the thing. I don't know if there's a single one of these land cards that isn't good.
What is the worst of these? That's tough. Like, that's like being the worst, like what I'm trying to, like, the worst shock land, right? Like, oh no.
Yeah, all of the shock lands are really good.
Oh no, my name's Plateau. I'm the worst duel from Alpha. Like,
Whoops. Oh man, I'm the red-white one. That's the worst it gets.
yeah, this is the other overrun I mentioned a couple times. Here's one of the other landfall cards I think is really sweet.
Oh yeah. Can't be blocked by creatures of power 2 or less. It's a hasty guy. Play this on 3, honestly.
Yeah,
and
you
then
wanna play this on
come
3.
with the 3/3 with haste.
Also, just happy to
Nice.
get more of these because hell yeah. Yeah, what's the? Hold on. This exists for every set. It's just the word play and then the name of the set. That exists for like literally everything. Something like that. Maybe that one's, but or maybe I've already done that. I don't remember that one. But yeah, like you literally, it's just M21. That's fine. This card was a buster and a half.
Yeah, in the right deck, that is. Oh, Kaza.
Hey.
Kaza's a real card. Wizard time.
I like that they're doing the Eureka 7 skating around here. Like, that's just what they're doing. Like, we're doing air surfboards. Let's go cause a revolution or something. Oh, the Eldraine. Okay, they might not expire.
Asagras.
Yeah. I like this one for like just mass death touch. Just everything is death. That's pretty rad.
You know, it's a card that I'm surprised doesn't exist yet, but I feel like has always should have existed. A red lord of some kind that gives all of your stuff first strike, but gives all of your opponent's stuff death touch. So it's either you win or they win. No other way around it.
Interesting. There's 2 cards I can think of similar to that. There's one that's like Masks had one that was like when you it might have been Invasion. era, there was like one that's like whenever you get into a combat, flip a coin. Heads prevent all damage you would take. Tails get fucked. Like, you know,
Yeah.
literally flip a coin and win and lose. Then there's also in Theros, there was the cycle of like lords that were like, all your creatures gain X, all your opponent's creatures cannot have X.
Yeah, there's the aspect of finality or something
Yeah.
that is the death touch. Everyone you can have that has it and they can't.
Yeah. Dog. First dog.
Like, especially if there was like some other effect on it where after combat, if something died, start combat again.
Oh, here's the... I was wondering where the hell the payoff was for a +1/+1 counter deck.
If you put a... For each... Oh, yeah, here we go.
Here's the payoff. Like, you know, this thing comes into play with 5/1/1 counters just because Beatles, you know, or whatever. Equipment haver.
Attack a player with one or more equipped creatures, draw a card. Kind of the same Texas or win there, but then with the indestructible thing there, I think is the first part is the thing that makes this a reasonably playable card, and then the second part is like the actual interesting part.
Yeah, because the second part, like, so regeneration is dead, but like they will continue making like
Pseudo regeneration, that's this tap and indestructible thing.
yeah. All right, let me.
Regeneration being dead is completely fair. It should never come back.
Yeah, I use all these. I'd probably use the rest
Maybe
of
just
these.
play Eld.
Yeah, I've probably used the rest of these. Yeah. This is such a good bird.
It's a pretty good bird. That's a cost 2 mana if you've played an instant or sorcery.
Yeah. And it's a 3/3 that scries too. Like,
And it has prowess.
yes. They got rid of prowess as evergreen for a while and then brought it back as like
I think their prowess causes, you know, board states where you have to keep track of numbers pretty bad, but
yeah.
it's also not really that hard, and I think that they're more comfortable with after Ikoria, they're more comfortable with this being like a slightly more complicated time of the game.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest things with prowess that is continuously a limitation with it is that they made prowess just +1/+1.
Yep.
Like
yeah,
if you
instead
look,
of being a trigger ability off of playing an instance or sorcery, right?
Yeah.
Or non-creature spell.
yeah, like because if you look at Dragons of Tarkir, like there's like a dozen fake prowess cards in that set.
Yeah,
It's like-
they made a mistake making it a keyword and not an active
Ability, yeah.
ability word, yeah. But at the same time, they were specifically searching for the blue-red shared keyword.
Yes. And they
And
found that it's a good one. It's just
It's fine, yeah. It's just that, as written, it's more restricted than they want it to be, I think.
yep. All right. Well,
Maybe, like, they'll print something that's like, whenever you trigger prowess, trigger it twice instead or something.
yeah,
like that.
double that
Yeah.
or
When you trigger prowess, draw a card off of, like, 5 mana, bloom, do nothing enchantment.
yeah. But yeah, the deck. I think it's. Am I not spelling? What's the hell's their name?
Is it Jar AL?
Oh, it might be
Or
Jariel. I'll just. Oh, they're
Joel Rael.
Joel Rael.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the deck I've seen that is playing the main deck. Conundrums is this because it's like it, you know, if you already have Joel Rael, you get a cat out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So also like you get to play things like this card.
Should be white green, one green green.
I'm so annoyed that it's not one green green.
It's the only misstep that they made on this card. If it was one green green, it literally would have just been Elvish Visionary and Land of Morals together.
Yeah, and honestly, the other reason is that
Is because it should because it's a really good card
it's a really
otherwise.
good card. Like that would actually be a little bit more balanced. But like seriously, like to not have it be one green green is just you didn't mush the cards together right. You didn't do it.
You can't just convert that green into colorless, dog, or generic. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's a distinction that you should make now.
Yeah. Anywho. All right.
Yep.
Good drafting. Thank you, Doc, for jumping in.
No worries. I gotta go feed this cat.
All right. Enjoy. Thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. See me go live. Next Magic stuff's going to be on Tuesday. We're going to do some more drafting of this. Tomorrow is going to be finishing up post-game Jimmy stuff. And then next week on Sunday, starting up Earthbound. Yeah, follow, subscribe for cool skulls, slimes, supporting the channel and all that. But if you're just here having a good time, I enjoy it. Go check out Doc over at the Sword Zone.
Sword.zone.
All right. Night, everybody.
Have a good one.